You're stepping into the ring with a dangerous man when you face the ominous man from Amsterdam.
Yeah, but these competitors will have their hands full, Cole. In a fatal four-way, you have to have your head on the swivel at all times.
Usually making a quiet home in the darkness, Aleister Black only rises to compete.
Now the Dutch Destroyer might emerge out of the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head off.
When you're a superstar in a fatal four-way match for a coveted WWE Championship, or to be #1 contender, or just to settle a score, there are times you could be in there with a tag team partner, a friend, or an ally. I don't subscribe to such things, but remember, in a fatal four-way singles match, it's about every superstar for themselves.
When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before, everyone is battling for themselves. Alliances are fleeting, and a rivalry can be conceived or renewed at any time. There are instances when friends have to battle one another if they are to achieve everything they want to in sports entertainment.
Michael, that's true. As we've seen in the past, sometimes you have friends, even members of a brotherhood, clash in a fatal four-way matchup. Think back to what we saw at 2015's Payback when Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose ended up throwing down. Ooh, what impact.
Beautiful technique. Aleister Black appearing uneasy here.
The fatal four-way environment might just be too much for him to handle.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
We seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
What height! Drop kick!
Oh, great height.
Steve Austin starting to flounder some.
In four-way matches such as this, things could get very ugly for him very quickly.
He's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. And no luck against Joe there. After years of struggling to make an impact in WWE, Steve Austin finally broke through at the 1996 King of the Ring. Austin was about to unleash something no one had ever seen before.
He's going for it all. Goes down hard. Talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin at the King of the Ring, Byron. After Austin...
Uh-oh, I think I know what this superstar's going for.
A muscle buster?
The muscle buster! This just might be enough for him.
He goes for the cover. The pin's broken up. Oh my God, a clothesline! Aleister Black may have it.
Wow, Aleister Black able to avoid damage there. Harsh impact. Ooh.
Boom, what impact!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Black can't be feeling good right now.
I don't feel good watching.
Don't be surprised if he can't find a way to bounce back here in this fatal four-way match.
And things look bleak right now.
Black needs to dig something out from his dark place now. Boom!
Escapes trouble there.
Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Look at this!
Arm drag! Very nice. Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault.
Looking for the exclamation point! Whoa, Black able to avoid damage.
Incredible impact.
Oh, it's over.
He stopped his opponent from the top turnbuckle, the cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Shoulders on the mat.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
Oh! Nailed it. Beautiful technique. Oh, nasty impact.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Now the
Continuing to punish them.
And the slam.
boom!
This might be it. Oh, my. Harsh impact.
Gutbuster!
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Reverses that one. Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
When this guy's on, look out.
Before Steve Austin became the venomous Texas Rattlesnake, he was known as Stunning Steve Austin, a competitor who was known primarily in the southeastern United States. Now, after Austin was fired from WCW, the frustration from that experience motivated Austin to do things on his own terms. At the 1996 King of the Ring, the era of Austin 316 launched its assault on sports entertainment.
Steve Austin is not shy when it comes to talking about his hardships coming up through the ranks of sports entertainment. We should also remember that when Austin first came to WWE, he was known as the Ringmaster and crowned the $1 Million champion.
The trials and tribulations of Steve Austin being a journeyman competitor, dealing with politics in WCW, becoming inspired in ECW, and yes, even the Ringmaster, all led to Austin's fuel to be his own man. I don't know if we'd have Austin 316 if those things didn't happen.
Many times in a fatal four-way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the moment in taking out a dominant entity. This could be someone like Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, and Nia Jax as examples. When a superstar has that type of power and can be that dominant, competitors will put their differences aside in hopes of eliminating that force from the match.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating, by pinning or incapacitating, that dominant force. Sometimes interesting alliances are formed. We saw that at the 33rd WrestleMania during the Raw Women's Championship match.
We sure did, Michael. Nia Jax dominated Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and the Boss Sasha Banks in the early going. While they recovered out on the floor, they realized for that moment they were stronger together. The decorated champions eliminated Jax after a triple powerbomb that saw all three superstars assist in the pinfall. History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. There was a special fatal four-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission. Either Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, or Big Cass would leave the new Universal Champion.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Joe is rolling, and he doesn't have an answer for him.
Oh, what impact! Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Scoop slam.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
If there's one matchup that keeps the pen that writes the pages of history flowing from edge to edge, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19 represented the third time an Austin versus Rock battle main evented a WrestleMania. If time has taught us anything, it's that the Texas Rattlesnake despises rules. Anyone named McMahon and Brahma Bulls.
Neckbreaker! I don't know how much more of this he can take. Steve Austin and The Rock were rivals from the moment they crossed paths. These men battled for the WWE Intercontinental Championship and the richest prize in our business, the WWE title. The level of animosity rose between them even more when it was time to enter battle at WrestleMania.
Just think of what it means to headline at WrestleMania. Then talk about doing it again with the same opponent. Now think of doing it for a third time with that opponent. WrestleMania 19 was the place where, once again, Austin and The Rock made history.
Now back to the ring.
And Steve Austin too quick that time.
Ooh, here's a cover. 1, 2. Ooh, what impact.
It'll be interesting to see if any unlikely alliances are formed here in this fatal four-way match.
The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Oh, and there it is, boys.
1, 2. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
What can Steve Austin do here to up the odds for success? He needs to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to take this fatal throwaway match.
I'm really disappointed in what we're seeing from him here tonight. Heading in, I really thought he had a chance of winning this fatal four-way match. Now, I'm not so sure about that.
Sure, he'd rather not be on the receiving end here, but let's not lose focus of the fact that he's in far better shape.
That's the way they drew it up.
Oh boy, you've got to believe this one's over. Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
Nailed it. Really working over the body.
Drag.
Very nice.
He's expending a lot of energy, so he's got to keep that in mind.
Oh, look at this. Will he be victorious? And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. He caught him slipping. Back suplex.
Very nice.
He has something big planned. Watch out here.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3.
The pinfall and the victory.